The Department of Labor funded 4 TACT grants. For CBTC, we were the lead for TACT 4, which is a $15 million grant, and then we also got a $5 million cap breaker. The TACT 4 is a statewide grant to fund programming, so nursing assistants, anything in the healthcare field. Each college could pick what they wanted. The grant also funded equipment if the colleges had it as part of their statement of work, and wraparound services, so student support services that could be embedded in the program to help participants graduate.
2009, I came back to school for the medical assistant program. Graduated in 2010. And then I obtained a job in Platteville. I worked there until 2015, and my position was eliminated. So I decided to come back to school. Been in the medical field, so I went down the road of a medical lab tech program. I made through that program up until about the last year, and then it's like everybody in the family had problems.
Through no fault of her own, it became difficult for her to continue with coursework and to kind of stay at the level she needed to be. So we started talking about her success and how she could be successful, and we kind of introduced her to this program.
We came to a conclusion that maybe switching into the lab science and doing dual programs would work. You know, to me, it was discovered that I had used almost all my credits that I'm allotted to obtain financial aid. And as chaotic as my life can get, I made the decision to completely switch over to the lab science program.
We're taught to kind of look early on if we see any signs that someone might be struggling and get them to the right resources. As we work through that process, this program kind of fit into what would work for her.
I've had a lot of support. Linda and I talk all the time, making sure everything's okay and if I'm having any problems or anything. Melissa's been a very big help with my tutoring.
When she made that switch into MLT to lab science, the change in her has been just huge.
I've become more determined. I've become more focused on what I have to do. It's been a great experience. I'm glad I've had the people support me here, because if I didn't have the support, I wouldn't have made it through.
And you can see the pipette's already set.
A lab program is really expensive to run, so to be able to have the grant to help us get this up and going has been instrumental. I think we're going to fill a need in both areas of community and also workforce.
We're getting them ready for the workforce, so we're creating a global footprint when we work with students. But at the end of the day, for me, it's the students that are doing the work, and we're just helping them be successful and support them. And to be a small part of that is just a huge honor to me.
There's so many of them that have been great supports for me, and I appreciate everything they've done for me.
She's definitely changed my life, and she's left a lasting imprint with me that I'll take forever. Although I've helped her, she's helped me more than she'll ever know.
I can do it. It's just a weight lifted.
I think the number one impact that I've seen with that funding, a lot of these schools wouldn't have been able to embed tutors or the support wraparound services that can help the participants. We've seen a lot of different stories where because of those tutors being in the program, they've had more of a direct impact on the participants and on their graduation rates.
I was a straight-A student in high school. I was planning to go to Marion. I had a scholarship all lined up, but then July 14th of 2012, then that's when I got this weird migraine, and I was gonna lay down, try to get rid of it, but then I woke up, my arms went numb. They found out when they went to the hospital that I had a AVM, which is a brain bleed. I can't see 30% over here. I have some short-term memory loss, and concentration is more difficult than it used to be. I had to reteach myself how I'm supposed to study. It was just something completely new. Went to outpatient therapy for about a year, and then I decided to go to Gateway. I always wanted to do nursing. I never knew which field I wanted to go into. Now I want to go into neuro. Shocker, but.
He said it's good. I met her in promotions last semester in Burlington, And she was telling me that she had had some problems with surgery and different things like that and was having trouble with classes and studying.
Spring before, I didn't pass. I had to stop that class because I had a seizure. So then I redid this class, and it was essentially my last attempt. So having Dorothy there and more of like a reassurance or cheerleader really helped too.
She did well in promotions, passed promotions, so that was exciting to see.
Built a relationship, and then off that we also studied, but that made the studying stronger because we were able to build a better relationship.
We've worked together so much on that one-to-one relationship. Gotten to know her personal life, would like to see her advance, pass and go on.
I'm in alterations right now, and I have 2 more clinicals, so then I'll be an LPN, and then after that, hopefully, I'll go on to be an RN.
She's willing to learn, wants to learn. She's taught me a lot of things as I'm teaching her a lot of things, so that's been exciting.
I work in neuro ICU right now, and most people don't understand what they're going through. So I have like a back door into, their symptoms, or either a way of asking or a way of understanding.
She has more confidence in herself. She knows which way to go on studying. She knows the questions to ask the teachers or the instructors. She's willing to keep trying. That's the most exciting part with Rachel. She's not giving up.
Whoever decided to hire Dorothy, thank you, because she's amazing. I probably wouldn't to pass health alterations without her.
I'm funded by the grant when I sit through the classes with the instructor and the students. The profession is there. You just need to have tutors and mentors to help you grow.
We already said that we're going to have a relationship after this.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to that pinning ceremony. And I told her that eventually I'm going to her wedding. She can't get rid of me.
She means a lot.
I just want to thank everyone who participated in all of the different TACT grants and the impact that they have made on the students that we serve.